Welcome to Flags and Facts Journey, where every flag tells a story. Today, we journey across a nation that stretches like a necklace across the equator, a land of fiery mountains, endless islands, and rich cultural heritage. This is Indonesia, the world's largest archipelagic country, where the whispers of ancient temples, the rhythm of gamelan music, and the call to prayer echo across rice terraces and bustling cities. Let's explore a land where Islam flourishes alongside deep traditions, where faith, nature, and history shape an ever-evolving national identity. Indonesia covers over 1.9 million square kilometers and consists of more than 17,000 islands, with around 6,000 of those being inhabited. Major islands include Java, Sumatra, Borneo, also known as Kalimantan, Sulawesi, Papua, and Bali. Indonesia lies along the Ring of Fire, with over 120 active volcanoes, including Krakatoa, Mount Merapi, and Mount Rinjani. This tropical country is among the world's 17 megadiverse nations, home to truly stunning biodiversity. It is home to orangutans, Komodo dragons, Sumatran tigers, and Javan rhinos, all rare and endangered species. Over 25,000 species of plants grow in its rainforests and mountains. You'll also find coral reefs, mangrove forests, and volcanic wonders like Lake Toba, which is the largest volcanic crater lake in the world. Indonesia's awe-inspiring nature is really a reflection of Allah's creation, full of harmony, balance, and wonder. Long before colonialism, Indonesia was the cradle of advanced civilizations. The Srivijaya Empire, from the 7th to the 13th centuries, ruled the seas and controlled trade through the Malacca Strait, connecting India, China, and Arabia. Then came the Majapahit Empire, spanning the 13th to the 16th centuries, known for its art, literature, temples, and wide influence across Southeast Asia. Islam arrived peacefully in the 13th century, through traders, missionaries, and scholars from the Arabian Peninsula and the Indian subcontinent. Its message of Tawheed, or oneness of God, and justice quickly took root among the islanders. In the 1600s, the Dutch East India Company, also known as the VOC, began its colonization, turning the region into a Dutch colony that lasted for more than 300 years. Despite oppression, faith and resistance remained strong. Since then, Indonesia has experienced many political transformations, from the guided democracy era to the new order under President Suharto, and finally, the Reformasi period that began in 1998, opening the door to greater democracy and civil freedoms. Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity and diversity. The official language is Bahasa Indonesia, but, there are actually over 700 local languages spoken across its thousands of islands. Culture really flourishes through traditional Wayang Kulit, which is shadow puppetry, gamelan orchestras, batik fabric arts, and all sorts of diverse forms of dance and music. Religious celebrations include Eid al-Fitr or Hari Raya Idul Fitri, which is the joyful end of Ramadan. There's also Nyepi, a day of silence observed by Balinese Hindus. Waisak marks the Buddhist festival of enlightenment. Christmas and Chinese New Year are celebrated in Christian and Chinese communities. And of course, Independence Day on August 17th, filled with flags, parades, and a whole lot of national pride. Mosques are found in every city and village. The adhan, or call to prayer, echoes across rooftops 5 times a day. Fasting in Ramadan, giving zakat, and other Islamic values are honestly deeply rooted in everyday life, from schools and families to business and governance. Indonesia's cuisine is as flavorful as its culture. Rice is the staple, and meals are often full of spices and herbs like chili, lemongrass, turmeric, coconut milk, ginger, and tamarind. Famous dishes include nasi goreng, which is fried rice, often with egg and shrimp paste. There's also rendang, a rich spicy beef that's slow-cooked in coconut and spices. Satay is another favorite, skewers of marinated meat grilled over an open fire. Gado-gado is a warm salad with peanut sauce. And finally soto, which are aromatic meat and vegetable soups. Meals are shared in warungs, those small roadside stalls, as well as in markets and homes. They're often eaten with hands and shared communally. Indonesia also has a strong sporting identity. In badminton, the country has produced Olympic gold medalists and world champions. Pencak silat, a traditional martial art, combines physical skill with spiritual depth. Sepak takraw, an acrobatic sport played with a rattan ball, showcases incredible agility and teamwork. Economically, Indonesia is a G20 nation, with a GDP exceeding $1.1 trillion, the largest economy in Southeast Asia. Key sectors include agriculture with palm oil, rubber, rice, and coffee, mining, which covers coal, nickel, gold, and copper, and technology, featuring a booming digital scene led by startups like Gojek, Tokopedia, and Bukalapak. Infrastructure is expanding quickly. Jakarta MRT, Trans-Java highways, and a new capital city called Nusantara are reshaping the country's landscape. Challenges remain, such as overpopulation in cities like Jakarta, with over 10 million residents, deforestation due to logging and palm plantations, and air pollution from slash-and-burn farming practices. Yet, innovation and faith fuel ongoing progress and resilience. Indonesia is also a land of sacred places and unforgettable landscapes. Spiritual and cultural landmarks include Borobudur, the largest Buddhist temple on earth; Prambanan, a towering Hindu temple complex from the 9th century; Istiqlal Mosque, the largest mosque in Southeast Asia, symbolizing national unity. Natural wonders abound: the dragon-inhabited Komodo National Park, the stunning coral reefs of Raja Ampat, a paradise for divers; Mount Bromo, where thousands gather at sunrise; the immense Lake Toba, home to the Batak people. Indonesia's flag, Sangsaka Merah Putih, features 2 horizontal stripes. Red symbolizes bravery and physical strength. White represents purity and the human soul. Its roots go back to the Majapahit Empire and the Muslim Mataram Sultanate, symbolizing continuity, identity, and unity. As the red and white flag waves over 17,000 islands, it tells a timeless story of struggle, faith, resilience, and hope. Indonesia is more than a country. It is a living tapestry, woven with the threads of culture, religion, nature, and time. Thank you for joining us on Flags and Facts Journey. If you enjoyed this story, like, share, and subscribe. One flag, one nation, one story.